What's good, everybody? It's your boy Daniel Son Dunn, and I'm back at y'all with another video. Today we bring it back to story time. It's been a long time since I did one of these videos. I think it's been about a year, and I've been wanting to do one of these videos for a long time, but I finally found the perfect story I want to tell you about. And it's going to be about the time where we had a bomb threat, a second bomb threat, and a school shooter threat, all in the same week within like a 4-day time span. But before I get into the story time, y'all need to go ahead and like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that y'all can know every time I upload a video. But with that out the way, let's get into the story time. This happened way back in February of 2020, back before we was all trapped inside our houses, before the pandemic, before I graduated. I was still a junior in high school when this happened. So this happened a good minute ago. It was just a regular day. You know, I was in first period. I was in my language arts class. You know, my boy Diaz was in there. Shout out Diaz, because he was right there with me when this whole thing happened. But around 7:45, something odd started happening. Everybody started whispering around the room. Everybody was like looking at their phones and be like, hey, look at this, look at this. And I was like, what's going on? What's going on? And I just happened to be on my phone. I was on Snapchat. One of the first things I see is everybody talking about everybody repost, everybody repost. Somebody's coming to bomb the school. Somebody got a bomb in the school. I guess it was something that somebody had posted on Snap way earlier in the morning. And it said something like, y'all gonna pay for what y'all did to me, and make sure y'all stay home today because I'm blowing it up. They said something crazy like that. It's been a minute since I saw. I wish I still had the screenshots. Once I seen what the hype was about, and once I seen what was going on, I kind of shut down. I'm not gonna lie to you. I went into survival mode. I was looking at every window, looking at the door, looking at how I was going to get out this situation, because I was not about to be a victim today. So as I'm looking around and stuff, I'm sitting paranoid, just thinking about every single thing. I'm texting my mom. I'm like, Mom, you got to come get me from this school. My sister texted me because she worried about me. I'm texting all my homeboys and all this stuff. My friends were like, hey, yo, y'all seen this? Y'all seen this? I'm just trying to wrap my mind around the whole thing, you know? So some time goes by and I start hearing names getting called over the intercom. People are coming to pick their kids up. Now, in hindsight, this was the dumbest thing anybody could have done in this situation, because when there is a threat of a bomb being in the school, someone coming to shoot up the school, the worst thing you could do is bring more people into the equation. But at the time, everybody around me, and even me, was not thinking about that. Like I said, I was in survival mode. I was trying to get up out of here by any means necessary. So with every person getting called up out the classroom to leave, I'm like, Mom, people are getting up out of here. You need to come now. And the longer it took, the more paranoid I was getting. I was just sitting there quiet the whole time. And it's funny because the dude who was sitting next to me, he was just sitting there. He was looking at me. He was like, see, you cool under pressure. I like that. When in reality, I was about to take a dump on myself. I was not cool at all. I was just shutting down. That's why I looked like I was cool, because I wasn't saying nothing to nobody. I wasn't doing nothing. I was just shut down. I was just like thinking about life, bro. Like, it was crazy, but I guess to other people it looked like I was just chilling. I was not at all. After a while, we started seeing a whole lot of police cars and people pulling up to the buildings, and a whole bunch of people outside directing traffic, making sure people are getting to the right spots and doing everything they need to do. I don't really know everything was going on because I was inside the classroom, but it did seem like things were starting to get a little bit under control. Eventually, they did change classes, and for me, my second period class was gym. So I got my stuff. I went down to the gym with my boy Rock. We got gym together. And, you know, he was the one who was really cool. He was like, man, I ain't even worried about it for real. I'm just chilling. I'm finna go hoop. In the midst of all this chaos, he wasn't worried about nobody shooting up the school, bombing the school. He was like, I'm finna hoop, man. I'm finna have me a good little time. I didn't even change out. I was like, yo, I'm finna get up out of here. I don't know about y'all Negroes. I'm getting up out of here, yo. Eventually, I did get that call, like, come on down to the office. Your ride is here. It's that kind of thing. And when I walked to the front of the school, it was like utter chaos. It was like 100 people in the lobby trying to get their kids. Then when I walked outside with my pops, I looked to the right, and there was a line of parents going down at least a football field's length of parents standing in the line trying to get their kids from about their school. And you know me, I'm still in survival mode, so I'm trying to get people up out the school too. I'm texting my boy Brandon. I'm like, yo, you need to try to get up here to the front of school so me and my pops can pick you up and take you home. You feel me? Like, that's the type of time I was on. We was sitting there for like at least 15-20 minutes waiting for this dude to come out to school so we can take him home with us. And as I'm texting this man, he texts me, man, I can't even come outside. The police officer got me wrapped up in this room talking about I tried to leave the school. I'm like, what is even going on? They said admit that because he tried to walk out the door, the police officer done got him and put him on somewhere. Once that happened, I was like, man, I just told my pops, man, ain't nothing we can do, we might as well just leave. As I was saying that to my dad, the classes changed, and I seen 200 kids flood out the school. I'm talking, it looked like it was the last day of school out there. It was just people running around, going crazy, doing whatever. And I'm not gonna lie, if there was somebody out there that was really trying to do something, it would have been Call of Duty. They would have dropped the nuke out there, man. It was so many kids. It was free game. It was open season out there if somebody wanted to do something. Like I said, at the time, I was like in survival mode. But now, that was such a stupid decision for that to even happen. And it was crazy because even after all those kids flooded out to school, I texted my friend. I was like, yo, is you out to school? This man's talking about he's still locked up in some room somewhere with some police officers. I'm like, what's going on? Y'all got your priorities on this one dude where you got 200 kids that done ran out to school with nobody looking for them. Like, y'all don't even got stuff under control, but y'all got my homeboy locked up in a jam somewhere. I was like, that's some bull. But eventually, after all the chaos kind of calmed down, we drove off. It was like, man, there's nothing we can do for my homeboy because there's no way we're going to be able to go in there and get him, and they're not going to let him out. So we was like, bro, we got to go. And he was like, man, I understand, it's cool. So we went home. I went to go see my moms, went to see my sister. You know, they worry about me, and they know I get kind of worked up in situations like that. They just checking on me, you know, making sure I'm good. And I was like, yo, you can stay home from school tomorrow. Because this happened on a Thursday, and at the time we didn't know if they was going to open back school, but they did open up school the next day. I was like, yo, I'm not going. I'm taking a day off. These people had the nerve to put an absence on my attendance because I didn't want to come to school. The day after, we just had somebody threaten to blow the school up. Man, I'm telling you, man, these people just did not have their priorities straight at all. Because how are you going to get mad at me because I want to live? But anyway, after that Friday, I missed school. I came back to school on Monday. Thinking everything was going to be cool. And then somebody else threatened to blow the school up. And at this point, I'm just like, I don't even know what to think. Because it's like, who has the time? Who has the time to sit here and just type up this bullcrap message on Snapchat and send it to everybody to get the whole city riled up? Like, why do you find enjoyment in doing that? Especially if you're not about it. You probably don't do nothing but sit at home all day playing Fortnite, and you just decided, you know what? I'm going to make everybody's day awful today. This time, I think they did have it a little bit more under control because today they had way more police out there. They had a bunch of K9 units out there. The whole perimeter was locked down. Eventually, they did find that there was no bomb, and I guess you could say everything was cool. But even though they didn't really find anything, they still had us on lockdown, and they had us in one classroom the whole day. And basically, we just had movie day. I'm going to be honest with you. We watched, I don't even remember what we watched. They brought lunch to the classroom, and we just sat in there in the dark for like 4 hours. Nobody was really scared at that point. It was just regular. Outside of us being in one classroom the whole day, it was just a regular day. Then the next day comes around, and now we have somebody threatening to shoot up the school. Now at this point, nobody cares. Like, y'all, you're a one-trick pony, yo. Nobody cares about none of you talking about no more. You always laying about it. You ain't blow the school up, and you ain't finna shoot the school up now. Like, come on, bro. You're not that guy, pal. Trust me, you're not that guy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even think they locked the school down on the third day. I think they just had a few police cars out there waiting to see if anybody was gonna pull up, which nobody did. But outside of there being a few police cars, there was nothing really going on that day. I'm going to be honest with you. And in the days that came after that, we was just trying to get back into, you know, the feel of things. Because for there to be 3 threats in the span of like 4 or 5 days, I understand how people will be on edge for a few weeks. But after that time period of everybody getting back adjusted and settled in back into how it's supposed to be on a regular day, everything was cool. Everything was running smoothly. We got back into the flow of things. By each day, there were less and less police cars, and the threats to our phones stopped coming in, and there were no more articles being written about us in the news and all that stuff. And it seemed like everything was getting back to normal after a while. And then a month later, everything got shut down because of coronavirus. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. Hopefully y'all enjoy. If y'all like these kind of videos, make sure y'all let me know in the comment section so I can know to make more videos like this. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We almost at 200 subs, and I really want to hit 200 off this video. So if y'all can make that happen for me, I really appreciate that. But with that being said, it's been your boy Daniel Son Don, and I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Peace.